Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back with C14
Yes, we are.
dating, which is a pun
Shut up.
for the three people who haven't got it. Yes.
Um, do we really want to go into radiometric dating again?
We don't exactly have to go into details to go, this is the name of some of it. It's a pun.
It's a pun or play on words.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, instead of bullshitting about something, should we go straight into the game and throw everyone off?
Yeah, all right then. Rather than spending 20 minutes talking about something utterly irrelevant. Like the fact that thing in the corner looks like it. On the far
No!
left looks like a
I should check my email. My parents must have. As I opened the lab door, I immediately froze.
Because it was the... Hello.
Oh dear.
Why? What were they doing outside?
Why is she wearing something really, really posh at a dig?
Yeah.
I don't like this person already because you're not dressed appropriately. And that annoys me for some reason.
I mean, the hairdo's kind of... it's appropriate, but going for the posher end of... to make...
Yeah.
It's arsey, but it's still kind of practical.
I can deal with the hair. The hair's fine, you know.
It's posh but practical, which is quite impressive.
Yeah. But that's a nice top. I'm sorry, it just is.
It's going to get covered in shit.
It's going to get covered in the crap layer.
Yep, the poo layer. For everything has touched the poo layer. Including bottoms.
No.
Bottoms. Yeah.
Augustine ranted angrily at Rosemary, who gestured to a chipped stone with tiny flakes surrounding it. Okay.
Permission to touch or manipulate any,
This is for my research. I don't know.
The man from Del Monte. He say yes.
That's the accent we're going for now. The two paused and turned to me, and I cowered at their annoyed stares. As I shrunk back, Augustine approached and slammed the lab door shut. What a prick. Don't like him much either. Not wanting to loiter, I whirled around and collided into someone. Now I was awkwardly sandwiched between that person and the door. Which of the boys do we think it is?
All of them.
Ah, sorry about that.
Well, that's a new shirt.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like it.
Oh, and the way the fold's done looks a bit like it's really skin tight and he's utterly emaciated.
Yeah, it does a little bit. And why is he sweating?
I don't know. There's only 3 facial expressions that he's allowed to choose from.
Okay, fair enough. I glanced up, instantly reckoned Kyler's tall frame. He appeared baffled and then gazed at the door. Muffled voices still argued behind it. He took a few steps back to allow more space between us.
Did something happen?
From what I could gather, Augustine is mad at Rosemary over something. Why? Were you planning to enter the lab too?
Yes, I was planning to ask a few questions, but it's probably not the best time now. Yourself?
I wanted to check my email. My laptop is in there, but I don't think they'd appreciate it if I slipped in to nab it.
You could try using the computer upstairs.
That old thing? Well, it's worth a shot. Well...
It can probably handle email.
Yeah.
Unless it's from the 80s. In which case it could probably be jury-rigged to handle email.
Probably.
So...
It was then I heard the faint clicking of a keyboard upstairs. I doubted Hendrik would remain in the lab with that sort of tension going on.
Either that or turn down, stick his head in and go, "Kiss, damn it!"
Sure enough, halfway up the stairs I spotted his auburn ponytail. I glanced back down at Kyler. Maybe it's something you can ask Hendrik.
I don't like going to him.
Kyler never acted this juvenile, and it caught me off guard. Yes, he does.
Does it all the fucking time.
This is default state of being for Kyler. I wonder if he mistranslated his words, but his body language suggested otherwise. Hang on, why is that gone?
What? Huh? Are you just making his eyes flicker up and down? Hit, what? Surprised, angry, surprised, angry.
If you're curious, I could ask Hendrik about the situation. Okay, that was a slightly different... I wasn't sure how that had changed, but it was I or compared to you. Hesitantly, Kyler took a step forward and I cheered silently. I doubted Kyler would mention his original question to Hendrik, but maybe engaging him in conversation would loosen up whatever friction the two had with each other. Well, hey. I trooped upstairs energetically and gave Hendrik a wave. Hey,
Facing
working
the
up
other-
here now. Sorry,
Give him a wave. He was facing the other way, so it's utterly pointless.
probably.
Yeah, sort of had to, couldn't concentrate with the noise downstairs, yeah?
So,
Oh.
which one is? Well, one of those is not our business.
Yeah.
So, let's use your laptop, mate. May I use your laptop for a second? I need to check my email. Hendrik reluctantly closes his application, then shuffles the chair back a few
The
inches.
application did him in the Excel spreadsheet he's apparently been using for everything.
Yes.
Sure,
no mouse.
knock yourself out. Don't take too long.
Great, thanks. While I logged in, Kyla
Unless he's got
spoke...
some kind of weird motion sensor linked into his prosthetic arm, though. He uses instead of a mouse.
Possibly.
you could
That
probably
would
do
be
that,
really
actually.
cool.
That'd be really cool. You just need a really good gyroscope. So I want to see someone using that now. That sounds really cool because it'd be like having a ghost mouse. Your mouse is invisible. Woo! Look, you have it. Ha! Your hand went through because it's a ghost.
Okay, I think you're probably
yeah.
reading too much into this somehow.
So what Augustina and Rosemary bickering about this time?
Ooh, Mum emailed me.
Well, despite my advice, she insisted on gluing flakes to a lithic core found in A3 layers. Since we've been able to uncover depotage belonging to that core. Bloody hell. So basically, she's pissed all over the authenticity of the items.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, let's just glue things onto the fucking historical artifact. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a fancy restaurant Dad took her to. I wish he took pictures of the food and not just the decor.
Why?
Why?
She can
It's
go,
food.
oh, that's a cake.
Yeah. It's a pretty cake, but it's a cake.
And she ended up losing the wrong glue. It's going to be a pain to disassemble.
So, oh shit.
So it's meant to be... Right, so she tried to make it not as terrible by using a temporary adhesive, but then used a permanent adhesive.
Because she's a twazzock.
And presumably can't read a label. So why do you keep her around? All she does is cause problems for everyone.
Ooh, there's a link to a bunny video. Should I click on that? You're using somebody
Yes.
else's laptop.
Yeah, of course you should click on random links on other people's laptops.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to do it on your own laptop, are you?
Ah, bunnies!
Click for bunnies! How can I pass up some cute bunnies? It'll only take a minute.
See, when we clicked that, it should have made bunnies appear on the screen.
Yeah.
Just in the background. Just in the middle of the clock or something.
I loaded the video, then hastily turned off the volume so not to disturb the other two.
Melissa, I said you could borrow it quickly, not to watch a movie. What do you even know? It's washing its face. No, bunnies off your laptop. Its little face, it's so cute. No, stop. I meant to be angry.
I like Hendrik very much because of our bunnies! I'm sorry, we're going for Hendrik. That's just... I'm sorry. It's the he's a geologist.
You're going to say he's the
bunnies.
bunny man, weren't
He's
you?
the bunny man, yeah. He's now the bunny
Does he
man.
know someone called Echo?
Wow. That's to our core target audience there.
It's only reference to a band that were famous before I was born,
Yes.
but only moderately so.
When I was a toddler, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. He swatted me away and clicked out of the browser. He'd usually be more playful about it, but his mood had soured.
Well, he had to make bunnies go away. Also, Kyla, that was out of line. Despite our disagreements, Rosemary is excellent at her job.
No, she's
apparently.
not.
If anything, her insight has been valuable.
Oh, yeah, her insight might have been valuable, but she's pissed all over the artifacts.
Yeah.
Her insight's not that valuable.
She got the priceless. She got the artifacts which we need to analyse and covered it in PVA glue.
Affronted, Hendrik stood up from his chair, shooting Kyla an aggravated glare. Kyla flinched slightly, but his eyes narrowed again. I tensed up, wondering if I should say something to appease them or leave them before it got too heated.
I only said that because I'm thinking of the excavation team's best interests.
Oh, sorry.
You're even doing his accent.
I know. I was.
You're getting ahead of yourself here. You're acting like you're one of us already. One of us.
One of us.
Just because you're in my uncle's good graces doesn't mean we'll hire you once you graduate. Well, the fact that he's in good graces, he's a good archaeologist, and he has a huge amount of experience of the site, that would probably get him hired.
Yeah. Also, why you gotta be a dick, man?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, just kiss already.
Kiss. And we're not intending to hire anyone soon, especially not an inexperienced person fresh out of university. It's only a few months of field work under his belt.
Stop being a fucking dick, man.
Oh, this is going to be elitist about it instead. Okay.
Right. Kyler lowered his arms, his eyes looking both resentful and distraught, as if the notion had never occurred to him. Bullshit. Recovering, he clenched a fist, his voice rigid with determination.
His mouth melting down his face. I've excavated here longer than... Doing bloodier than Hendrik's voice.
Damn them for talking to each other.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah.
Sorry.
I've excavated here longer than most people. I've spent more time in the cave than you. I'm highly qualified. There's much more than just digging diligently in the same old square.
Oh, I didn't care if I was an outsider. Guys, quit it.
Kiss!
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 I firmly stood between them, for their voices escalated even louder than the commotion downstairs. There's already one dispute. Can we not have another?
The moment we just sounded like something that cleans floors.
No, that's...
Well, I was thinking more the automatic floor polishers.
Oh, I was thinking more trucks backing up, but...
Oh.
You're both on the same side, essentially, wanting the excavation here to run smoothly. Glad to see such devotion, but this is not helping. I know you're concerned, but ease off on the hostility, or I will fucking ram my fingers so far up... Oh, never mind. Hendrik and Kyler exchanged intense looks, but both subsided. Hendrik relaxed, more willing to reconcile, while Kyler begrudgingly averted his eyes.
She's right. I don't agree on some things, but I definitely could have handled this better. My apologies, Kyler. No, I did say something rather undiplomatic. Rosemary is an important member of the team. Even Augustine can see that.
Yeah, she's still a
See that?
twat, though.
Yeah, she's still a twat bucket.
He really hates agreeing with Hendrik, unless Augustine has the same viewpoint. Ooh, that's not a nice... Ooh. You don't really want to be dating a brown noser.
That's true.
Sorry, Kyler, no.
I apologise for my behaviour.
With a conclusive nod, Kyler wordlessly excused himself and descended the stairs in a great big swishing black cape. I can see him as, for some reason, I can see him as Dracula.
There are a few things more satisfying than stalking forward with a black cape.
I'm not even going to ask.
Well, you just have to make sure it's the right material. It needs to be heavy enough it doesn't get just blown around by everything and still appears to have some weight to it, but also light enough that it does billow behind you dramatically.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a fly off my screen. Fuck off!
You tried hitting it.
I'm flicking it. That's what I thought.
Yeah, what about the fly?
Fuck you. I actually flipped off the mic, okay? Okay. I just do that sometimes when I forget that you're not actually the mic. So.
No, I'm the corpse. My name isn't Mike.
True. With a conclusive nod, Kyler wordlessly excused himself and descended the stairs. I wavered between them indecisively. Well, what should I do? Should I stay with Hendrik or catch up to Kyler? I'm not chasing after Pissy Muck brown nose pants.
He's a brown noser who's constantly pissed off at things.
Yeah. Pissy Muck brown noser. I thought I summed it up pretty well.
Yeah, he just kind of... He's going to stamp his foot at some point and go,
Yeah. I'm going to squim and squim and squim until I'm thick.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to stay with Hendrik. I decided to remain with Hendrik, who already sat down to lose himself in his work.
Yeah.
Bunny videos! That's all I'm saying!
So What, that's his work?
Yeah.
I'm just doing the work on the laptop. Don't look at the screen. Oh, the bunnies! Look at your face. The bunny's yawning looks terrifying.
Yep.
Oh god, the teeth.
So why is it you two don't get along? Just out of random curiosity.
It's not even worth bringing up. It's just some petty grudge he has against me. Therefore, he sees me as a rival. Okay.
Okay. That's... So, hang on. He brown-nosing Augustine sees his nephew as a rival.
Yes.
No, I'm not even gonna...
Yes. To elaborate.
No.
Please do.
No. After a few impatient jabs against the keyboard, he sighed exhaustedly and muttered up an apologetic smile.
Maybe we can talk about it another time. I'm sorry, the whole argument has put me in a bad mood, like arguments sometimes do. I don't want to act discourteous around you. We both have our own ideas for Cullen Cave. Hopefully we'll reach some middle ground, which should probably be just above the cave, I guess. If he continues to stick around every summer.
But you're the site manager's nephew. You could probably make sure he doesn't. Just saying.
He's also kind of second in command of the dig.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, well, no.
He's the direct superior, isn't he? Well,
yeah.
Well, he's the direct superior to Kyla, so Kyla should sit down and shut up.
Exactly, yeah.
Show some respect, damn it. Unless Hendrik is ordering you off a cliff or to starve to death or something, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I mean, I wouldn't employ Kyla.
We're like a transformed plate boundary.
I get that reference.
Friction, mess, boom. So.
Maybe we'll stop wearing each other down.
More like eroding my patience.
Despite the jab, we both chuckled lightly. No, I'll talk to you later then.
See you, Melissa. We're going for a walk. What?
I excuse myself and hop down the steps. Why is she hopping down the steps?
Just bunny videos.
Urgently needing some fresh air to clear myself. Well, don't hop. Use both feet.
Oh God, is that how she's going to try and get Hendrik's attention? Then a little bunny tail into me ears. Just back with her hands in front of her face.
Oh crap. Okay, we'll see you after the digging.
What do we get?
What do we get? I got
a rock.
Aldo One Industry. What?
What? Is that meant to be a shade of pottery or something? Because it just looks like it's the same as any other rock drawing.
Yeah, wow.
Because it's a line drawing. It could be...
To be fair, rock drawings...
It could be Flint, I suppose.
Oh, I forgot her name. She was German.
Oh, God, I forgot about it being yellow on a bloody parchment back. I keep forgetting about that, and every time I see it, I just get overawed by the terrible design decision.
It is a shitty design decision. I decided she was German, didn't I? Melissa, over here. Chantel patted to a spot beside her while Joan was trying to get the campfire going.
Just pouring methylated spirits on it.
Can I? Yeah, you can sit where the fuck you want, to be honest.
It's the ground. You can sit wherever you like.
Of course. Joan? Hast du bisschen date? Date? I don't know. Joan sighed and...
Do you need some help?
Oh, yeah. Or can you help me, I think.
Joan was the one trying to start a fire and failing.
Oh, right. Joan sighed and set the lighter down as she fiddled with the wood pile.
You know how I worked out what that was?
In the pit.
It had the word aid in it.
Yeah, I'd figured that somehow. Here, you got to make it like a tent and then place the kindling in the centre, because I'm really good at setting fires. Soon we had a small fire going, and Chantel clapped in awe of fire! Fire and good!
You created fire! You shall be our new goddess!
I thought you were a city girl, but you know your camp stuff.
I'm not burning things!
A bit. I went to dance camp every summer, so we do things like chop firewood or go for hikes to build up our stamina.
Interesting form of dance camp. I'm going to dance camp. Now we shall burn things.
Yeah, well, probably beats dancing. Was that dance camp or boot camp? I swear we did fun things too, but not dancing. We sang songs and ate a lot of s'mores, yeah, so not dancing.
So not any fun things, though? You mentioned fun things.
Chantel and Joan exchanged a glance and she translated my comments. S'mores?
Look, you have access to American cinema.
You know what s'mores are. Even I know what a fucking s'more is.
Marshmallow on a stick that you then ruin. That's...
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Although
Saying that, like
I think marshmallows come pre-ruined, personally.
Yeah, horrible. Ugh.
What are those? Oh, a great American tradition. You take marshmallows roasted over a campfire, some chocolate, and then sandwich them between graham crackers. Because you see, the problem here is America.
Graham crackers.
That's Graham crackers.
Yeah, which is a name.
Graham is a name.
It's like, but it was doing some Nigel crackers.
Yeah.
Which sounds like buttocks.
They're apparently almost identical to digestives, but they can't call digestives over there.
Yeah, because they're originally called digestive biscuits because people thought they helped your digestion. But when it was proved that they don't, they had to rename them to avoid misleading people. Yeah. Over here, they're just called digestives, and no one thinks they help your digestive system.
No, they just think, oh, they're just biscuits.
Just think, oh, put out a donut in me tea. Oh,
and the worst thing is calling them cookies. They're not cookies.
That's not a cookie. Biscuits. Cookies are cookies. Biscuits are biscuits. Cookies are cookies. They've got a very different texture, and they're cooked in a slightly different way.
Very slightly.
Yeah, but it makes a very different texture, which is quite surprising, actually. When you think about it, because it's only slightly different, but with quite a different result. So.
Yeah, and biscuits never used to be sweet anyway, so...
No. They're kind of savoury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you used to get, like, ship biscuits and stuff, which were savoury biscuits that...
Ship biscuits?
Ship biscuits.
Ship biscuits, okay, you're right.
They were also ship biscuits.
Yeah, they're basically to add roughage to your diet.
Yeah. It was to keep you going, even though the bricks, they were like lead.
Yeah. Keep you going because, you just concentrate. Because if you don't keep going and get to land, you have to eat more of these damn biscuits.
Basically.
Oh, thank God there's a weevil in it. Protein.
Fucking weevils. Ugh. That sounds like a strange combination. Is it good?
Chocolate. That's not that strange a combination. Chocolate marshmallow.
And biscuit. That's not strange.
It's strange, kind of boring, really, and it tastes like because marshmallows are in it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Heavenly, we should make some sometimes. Let's
no.
not.
Oh.
Failed the cave.
Failed at cave.
We'll see you at
game about archaeology would have all this digging in it.
See you in a bit. Okay, back to recording then. Yeah, I did it.
It is now hard to...
It is.
It actually looks kind of like the shape.
It looks kind of what it's supposed to be. Hooray!
Like reverse engineering Minecraft, but for crafting.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Sorry, not the stand.
Whee!
Was she having a wee?
I think so, yeah. You have to announce it if you're a girl.
Yeah. So people know not to look.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I am urinating. Continuing to urinate. Urination complete.
My shoes slid down the rocky slopes, slippery rocks on the pathway. Since it rained for the last few days, the road was damp, which added an element of danger. Or in my case, fun times, because I'm mental.
Yep.
I did a graceful half turn and waited for DeAndre to catch up to me.
Well, she thinks is a graceful half turn. So that first line just makes you think of Father Ted. I don't know. That's another semi-obscure reference. That's good. It's what, the 90s Father Ted, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mid-90s, yeah.
Irish 90s sitcom about some priests on a small island, which was shit. Basically. Yeah. So I'm just getting my breath back because I went downstairs for some water.
Yeah, because I had to do that puzzle on my own.
Yeah, she was digging in the mine, so I went off to get a drink.
Story of my fucking life.
See, now I'm just thinking of a damn Irish accent.
Aussie.
Yeah, I want to do Australian because we can't do New Zealand because
it's essentially the same.
Well, it's kind of, I mentioned it before, it's kind of less harsh, really. It's kind of slightly more of a lilt to it, not the drink. Careful now, don't need you flying off the edge here.
I am an accomplished dancer, which is why I chose to be an archaeologist. Some slimy rocks won't trip me up.
What about this one to your face?
Oh, hey, where does that lead?
The pit of death.
My attention swiftly zeroed in on a beaten path that went downward towards roads and houses.
Don't go that way. That's where the Stoats live. No idea, but shall we take a detour past Stoatopia?
I remembered that
the city of the Stoats. hidden away from humanity, so they can strike out at night and steal your chips.
I remember the last time I took a detour and got lost and the chain of events that happened because of it. Sure, why not?
Because the Stoats will steal your chips, that's why not. But hey, I don't know chips, so let's go.
I definitely learned from my mistakes. However, the path did not lead far. It took us to a rectangular area in the forest, roughly 40 yards across.
Filled with Stoats.
Some hay bales were stacked in a pile. DeAndre and I exchanged confused glances. Why would there be hay in the middle of nowhere? Looks like it's been there for ages too.
Beats me. Maybe it's a Stoat tower block.
We can always ask Augustine or Hendrik. Maybe they know.
It's even worth bringing up. It's only abandoned fodder.
I wouldn't hurt. Now let's head back before we get lost somehow.
I highly doubt that. There's one path.
Hey, it already happened once to me, but then I have no directional sense.
Only an incomplete inability to tell when she's running uphill.
Once we returned to the museum, I poked my head into the indoor laboratory, and Hendrik was carefully prying stone flakes off of a core.
Hammer and chisel.
Occasionally adding some sort of solvent to a moist cloth. That process would take a huge amount of time.
Yeah, I think that's why he looked annoyed. Hello, what can I do for you?
DeAndre and I filed into the room while I curiously peered at the half-dismantled core. Oh, we stopped by to ask about some hay.
Hay? I don't have any hay. There's a stack of hay in the forest, off the cave path. Oh, that, what about it? Wondering why it's there? You see, during tours or festivals, they use that area to throw javelins. They also set up some kind of target against the hay. Oh, sweet ass. So where'd you keep the weapons? Hall closet?
Where'd you keep the weapons? I don't know.
No, second floor, actually.
Would we even be allowed to use them?
Of course. In fact, I can demonstrate right now, Stab.
Really?
Yes, we can squeeze some practice in before it gets dark if you want to, that is.
Yeah?
Oh, I mean, let's go throw sticks at things. You're joining us, right, Melissa?
Yeah? Fuck yeah.
Let's go piss about with javelins.
Why would you not piss about with javelins? Totally.
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
You two can run ahead. I need to clean up this and grab the gear.
Or they could stay and help you carry it.
Yeah, they could do that too.
Because, I don't know, just leaving the guy that has one arm to carry the heavy shit seems
He's got a prosthetic and it's going to probably consist of 3 javelins. So
yeah, but still.
I mean,
there's consideration.
But the fact it'd just be polite to help.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Didn't take long and Hendrik appeared carrying a javelin and a smaller stick with a rock attached to it.
It's a hammer, isn't it?
See, you say hammer, I imagined string with a stick and a rock on the end of the string just to bop them over the head each time they say something stupid.
Right. Okay.
I don't know why, but that would be my thought. I think I'd work with too many children.
See, you have violent thoughts.
You can't judge me. You don't work with children.
No, because I've been near children previously, so I decided I don't want to in the future. Oh look, children. I'm going to avoid them.
Yeah. I am really hoping that fly goes into those candles.
Or just immolates itself.
Yep.
Goodbye, cruel world. Ends up looking like a comet as it heads towards your carpet.
Well, it's a big candle, and if it's going to immolate himself, I'm thinking it's immediately going to fall downwards.
Yeah.
We stood roughly 20 yards from the pile of hay. Hendrik launched into an explanation.
Take the stick and just throw it. I'm guessing neither of you have used what the fuck? An
atlatl?
Atlatl before. No, I'm not mine. Get it? Not mine. Atlatl.
Oh, God.
It sounds like something mine, or probably more Aztec, actually. But I
was going for Greek.
Yeah,
because I know Roman javelins were pila, but that's about it.
Peel them.
Singular. Peeler.
I've only ever heard them referred to as a pelum, and that includes singular, so. Yeah.
We shook
Get on
our
with
heads
it.
as we... Oh, what's going? Shut up!
Get on with it then!
Get on with it! Reference to Monty Python. We shook our heads as
Stop
he...
dragging your feet and get on with reading it. Jesus.
Fuck you! With a hammer. Or maybe a stick with a piece of string and a rock attached to it. Fuck you. We shook our heads as he
I'm
ready...
professional. What? It's taking this long to read it. Just to insult me. It's just not on.
You done?
What?
Have you stopped?
Stop. Get on with it then.
If you interrupt me one more time, I'm going to just skip. You know that, don't you?
Or skip down the stairs.
We shook our heads as he readied the device. He held the spear tightly and angled his body toward the hay.
And that'll look first was a smaller rod here, but this will be able to increase my velocity and the strength of the spear throw using leverage.
Oh, I actually know about those.
Oh, I see. It's like
a spear thrower, basically.
Yeah, kind of like a... Oh, God. No, the word's gone from my bloody head now. Stick sling or whatever.
Or an atlatl.
Yeah.
He tilted the atlatl, letting the javelin settle into the dimpled end. It balances carefully over his shoulder as his left fingers pinch the sides. Took a wide lunge, then threw the javelin with a fluid force. It penetrated the hay, and I applauded energetically.
Penetrated. After the third fluid force. Oh, yes, it's very energetic.
Whoa, nice one!
Good to know I haven't gotten rusty.
DeAndre retrieved the spear and accepted the atlatl from Hendrik. I watched Hendrik give pointers, repeating his motions, while DeAndre followed ineptly.
And stabbed himself in the foot.
Hopefully. He attempted one throw, but it only went a few feet and clattered to the ground harmlessly.
This is harder than it looks. It takes practice. Put your fingers to the side of the spear like you're holding a pencil. And notice you grasp the top. You can't release it like that.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how that... Okay, never mind. After fumbling a few times, DeAndre held the weapon over his shoulder and threw it with all his might.
It goes in the ground. Oh, no.
Oh, this time the javelin sailed clear over the hay.
Hey! So, one thing about atlatls, the leverage makes it so you don't have to apply that much force to achieve great distance. You can ease off the strength, DeAndre. You're up, Melissa.
I grabbed the atlatl while DeAndre went off to hunt for the missing spear.
Wait till he gets
there's
back.
a problem with that.
Because he's going to be behind the target when you're throwing it. So he might die. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Since you're right-handed, put your left foot forward, angle your body like this, and keep the shaft close to your ear.
DeAndre handed me the javelin once he returned. I already struggled to keep it inserted into the cup of the atlatl. Curse these small fingers. Okay. DeAndre smirked, teasing. That's not a smirk.
That's not a smirk. That's... I thought it was something filthy.
DeAndre smirked teasingly as they stepped back to give me room.
Careful there. Don't want to accidentally be skewered. Don't stand in front of her then, you bug.
Just be wary of what you say while I'm armed.
It's on his wrist, Melissa. Make sure you flick down when you release it.
Okay. Recalling Hendrik's advice, I raised my arm and carefully balanced myself as I focused on the target. I should...
Aim straight and true.
With a smooth motion, I extended my arm forward and snapped my wrist downwards as I followed through.
Skewered the floor.
Javelin launched out the thrower and sort of skidded on the ground a few feet from the hay. Ah. Despite that, Hendrik beamed happily, while DeAndre ran off to fetch the javelin like an eager puppy.
Off. Not bad. You've got a good eye. Now you should focus on your form.
The three of us alternated, taking turns to try and hit the hay bundle. Hendrik remained relatively consistent, while DeAndre and I were still trying to figure out the motions. After a loud "Hyah!" DeAndre held the javelin and it bounced off a tree.
If you were hunters, I'd starve to death.
Well, considering if you were hunters, you'd probably been training from a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
You starve anyway, since you don't eat meat. Burn.
then Hendrik would mind that I completely took down a tree without some roasted bark tonight.
Good thing trees aren't good at dodging.
What's all this then?
Oh,
The
I
voice
laughed at
changed a lot.
I laughed at died as someone emerged from the pathway. Chantel eyed us curiously before she studied the javelin that DeAndre picked up. We're practicing how to use an atlatl. Would you...
Would you like to try?
Sure, how does this work anyway? DeAndre handed her the items and we gave Chantel some room. Hendrik demonstrated first to show her how to hold them. Chantel copied him, her hand hovering over her ear, but then continued until it was way above her head. Like this?
Love, you need the shaft closer to your ear. I see what's going on here.
So do I. The atlatl thrower practically rested on her shoulder while she expectantly waited for Hendrik to correct her. I realised she was hoping for a more hands-on approach, but Hendrik was oblivious to her intentions and continued to gently critique her stance.
It's the meeting higher, Chantal. Yeah, Hendrik means like this. That face.
DeAndre stood slightly behind Chantel and manipulated her right arm until it held the weapon over her shoulder.
Now try it.
Oh, boys. Chantel was surprised that DeAndre came to her aid, but she mustered up a grateful smile and nodded. Right.
To be fair, you might have just been kind of getting it over, because if she was going to keep trying to basically fail at flirting, and he comes up and goes, look, just do it right. This isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, well.
just get on with it.
As the two continued talking, Hendrik positioned himself beside me. Did you make the atlatl?
Atlatl? Yeah, oh no, this is all Rosemary's arts and crafts. Don't tell her I call her hobbies after I've been her next atlatl target.
Promise. So Rosemary made it. Was it something Neanderthals used?
So it's a bit of a hot topic right now. Currently the evidence points to no. You haven't found one. But nothing has been conclusive yet. The earliest atlatl came from the
Solutrean
industry, dated, if my memory doesn't fail me, 17,500 years before the present. However, we also study early modern humans here. They discovered an occupied site in the cave, 40,000 years old in fact.
Huh.
Rosemary specialises in Musterian, but she occasionally dabbles in more recent technology.
Musterian?
The tool industries that occurred between 300,000 and 30,000 years ago, often associated with Neanderthals. The era you're digging in.
We looked up in time to see Chantel launch the javelin futilely. That's an awkward word. Futilely.
Just imagine it.
Yeah, well.
Stabs herself in the foot.
Could I not go back to...
What have you done?
I must have hit... Yes.
Oh, yes, maybe. Wizards.
Okay, we're going to pause it there.
Well, Cleo tries to work out how the game works.
Okay, we'll see you lot next time.
Bye.
Bye.